What's going on, people? Back again, this time with. I'm just nervous. Like, I can't even do the intro. Like, this game is gonna be nerve-wracking for me. Here to preview the Wolves, well, actually, Manchester United versus Wolves game. We're at home. That's why I made a distinction of saying that because we've been poor away. Gonna go through my predicted team, talk about where we are now as a team. I'm really, really, if you can't tell, pretty nervous about this game. It's a must-win game, and it's a cliche, obviously, and I'm pretty sure everyone will be saying it at the moment for United anyway. This is for us a proper must-win game because we've almost very close to letting we are almost very close to letting our top four positions slip out of our hands. And Liverpool are breathing down our necks. Back-to-back losses against West Ham and Brighton, both 1-0. You could say that we could have drawn that Brighton game. You could say that we should have won the West Ham game, but really we didn't. West Ham battered us in the second half. Brighton battered us in the second half. First half probably even that game. So we haven't earned the right to not be in what we are in now, which is a fight for the top four. Because Liverpool, they're not slowing down. They're winning their games, going back to back to back to back, getting consistent at probably the best time for them, the worst time for us. Our form recently has not been great. So obviously now we need 3 wins from the last 3 games. From the 4 games. We've got 4 games left. We need to win 3 of those games. And I think a lot of people are expecting, and me included, that we're going to have to rely on our home form to do that. And it's just why, how, and why did we get ourselves in this position? Obviously, you can make various excuses in terms of fatigue or, people talking about various certain players, David De Gea, just making silly errors and, and also missing players, we're missing Martinez, missing Varane, missing Garnacho, thankfully, hopefully back. Well, he's definitely back, but hopefully back in the team today, this game, because he was on the subs bench last game, but he didn't make it onto the pitch. So yeah, and I think one of the good things actually that I would say for this game is we've actually, for the first time since probably December, since the World Cup, we've had a week's rest. Right, the team's had a time to recuperate. They had 2 days rest after the loss against West Ham, which is devastating. Honestly, devastating. We just didn't look like winning that game. But anyway, so hopefully this rest will do us a world of good. 2, we're at home. So hopefully, once again, we will, our home form has been excellent. Like I said last video, we've only lost 1 game at home this season, and that was right at the start of the season. And I think pretty much we've won most of the games. I think probably drawn 2 of the games at home. The rest of them we've won. So our home form should stand us in good stead to win this game. But like I said earlier, David De Gea. Now let's quickly talk about David De Gea. What do we do about our goalkeeper? I think he's okay, it's weird, right? The first thing you can say if you're positive, or you want to try and be positive, he's got the most clean sheets in the league at the moment, 15, right? And he's still 2 ahead of Alisson. I think it's Alisson, Pope, and I can't remember who the last person is, but 3 keepers. Ramsdale. And they are 13 clean sheets. So, on one angle, if you're looking very, very arbitrarily at that one stat, you're thinking, oh, they might be having a good season. No, he is not. Really, he is not. The team has defended well. We've kept some good clean sheets, but De Gea is making far too many mistakes. Stats. You're looking at stats. Oh, he's made the most errors leading to goals. But when you watch the games, forget the stats, right? When you watch the games, De Gea doesn't come out for crosses. He doesn't claim, and that invites pressure on the team. He doesn't sweep up when we're pressing quite high at the moment, and then obviously opposition will. If we're pressing them quite high, they'll maybe go for the ball over the top. Back in the day, Manuel Neuer, those kind of super keepers will cover that danger. And you've seen it in the Prem anyway. If you watch a few games with keepers that do like doing that sweeper keeper thing, you'll see that it just puts their team, or takes the pressure off their team, and they can continue to play that high line. De Gea doesn't do that. So, and also, thirdly, the first one was, like I said, doesn't come crosses. 2, doesn't sweep. And 3, he's just rubbish with his feet, and it goes to show, in the last few games where he's making silly mistakes, and now he's not. The last game against West Ham, he didn't even. That error. I don't even know what to say. Honestly, it was the worst. It was absolutely dreadful. But the sad thing is, he's done this over and over again, and he's got a new deal coming in now. One thing I would say is we can't replace him at this point in time, and I've said it already. Previously we can't replace him with Butland. No one's. I'm sorry. No, there's no one. Like I know how bad they has been, but you don't want Butland to go. Surely, like he hasn't even played a single game since he's been here. Heaton's injured. I would play Heaton if he was available, but he's injured. So what now? What do? We play De Gea and we just trust, and he is going to start. So let's see how he responds in this game versus Wolves. I'm hoping that Wolves, if they're smart, will put him under pressure. They've got players like Diego Costa, who on corners he's going to stand on De Gea. He's going to make himself a nuisance. Can they handle the pressure? And please, De Gea, don't make any mistakes this game. I just want to win this game, man. It really is a must-win game. Like there's no bones about it. De Gea, please don't make any mistakes. So my predicted 11, right? If we're gonna, like I said, De Gea starts. That goes without saying. But there's a few more things that I think you need to think about a bit more in this game, because obviously Eriksen, I think, started last game against West Ham. I don't think he was an issue within the team. I'm pretty sure he started last game. Yes, he did. And but then you're thinking we're not scoring goals at the moment. You think creativity wise, it's probably not the biggest issue. We are creating chances, but the forward line isn't scoring goals. Maybe someone like a Savitar who was on decent goal scoring form. Why would you not put him in? Maybe. Let's see. But my predicted 11, right? Back five the same. De Gea in goal, because like I just said, we can't really replace him with Butland or anyone else. Backline of Dalot on the left, Shaw left centre back, Lindelof and Wan-Bissaka. Just keep it the same. They're doing well, really. Let's be honest. Willie conceded one goal last game because of De Gea's mistake. Previous game, it was a last-minute penalty. Fair enough, we are giving away some chances, but we're not conceding lots of goals. The problem is scoring, like I've said many times. Then that midfield, I'm going to go Casemiro, and I don't think this is going to happen. I think he will play Eriksen, but I'm going to go with Bruno in the deeper role, because the Wolves have a very solid midfield. You've got Neves in there. You've got players like that are technical and can spray a ball. And I think we just need to have a bit more competitive midfield. And Eriksen maybe gets lost in those kind of games. So, yeah, I would go Bruno and Casemiro. And then I'll put Sabitzer in the 10 with the front line of Anthony on the left. Or on the right, sorry. Left, Rashford. And then, yes, I'm going back to Martial. Because really, we can't, please. No Weghorst. Like, always caveat it. Great guy, top guy, amazing guy. But no Weghorst in this team. Not, please, just don't do it, Ten Hag. I do think it's going to be a bit of a tricky one, because I would actually love to see Garnacho back in the team straight away. I'd love to see him start on the left-hand side, pull Rashford up top and play Anthony on the right. I don't think he's going to do that, because if you think about when Garnacho was in the team, he wasn't really starting, right? He was coming off the bench and making an impact. He didn't come off the bench last game against West Ham, which some people might think he probably should have, because we needed that impetus. But he didn't come on. So I don't think he's just going to throw him in and start him. I think his development plan is still, let's wait, let's build you up. Maybe, to be fair, he might break in these last 4 games if you include, or 5 games if you include the FA Cup final. But I think he probably will come off the bench. So I'm going to stay with the front line as is at the moment. And let's look at Wolves, right? I mentioned their midfield. They've done pretty well. They're finally safe. I think last game they beat Aston Villa 1-0, and that secured mathematically their safety. So they're safe. So and that could go one or two ways. They could either be on the beach, be like, we don't really care about this game. Let's just, half-hearted efforts hopefully helps us to win. Or secondly, or the other way, the flip side is they could just be like, we have nothing to lose here. Let's just go for it. There's no pressure on their backs now because they're safe. Obviously, I'm hoping for the former where they just like, yeah, whatever, here you go. Here's the 3 points. Just take it. Take some goals as well while you're at it. Build up your goal difference. But in terms of the team, the Wolves team, and how they've done over the season, they struggled. Before Lopetegui came in, they were, I think, bottom of the league, actually, or near. They were definitely in the bottom 3, right? He's done a great job. And I actually think that's gone under the radar a little bit, because when I was preparing for this video, I was thinking, these guys have done all right since since Lopetegui came in. But what I would say is they're basically the opposite of us. They're like us, not opposite. They also are really good at home, dreadful away. They're even worse than us away. I think they've only won 2 games away all season against Southampton and another mid-table to the bottom, lower of the table team. So we should. I said this about West Ham, so I don't want to over egg things, right? And really, truly, I was right. We should be beating West Ham if we want to get top four. I'm not saying West Ham are dreadful, but really, with our ambitions, we should be beating them. Here with Wolves at home, we should be beating them. Like, let's not beat around the bush. If we want top four, if we don't beat Wolves and we can't get top four in this position that we're in, then to be honest, we probably don't deserve it. I mean, I still want it, but come on, man. Like, we've got to win this game. So on that note, my prediction is a 2-0. I don't think we're going to concede. I think we'll score a couple goals in this game because we're creating chances. And I think De Gea is still going to get his clean sheet golden glove because I want him to. Like, fair enough, you know, he's been dreadful in the last few games and we've seen his deficiencies over the season now. But at the end of the day, he's still a United player. I still support the team and I still want to get all the awards. If that includes golden glove, I want it for the team that I support, you know? So, yes, 2-0 win for United. Please don't stress me out on my weekend. Leave your predictions below if you think we're going to win. Let me know what you think. I think we're going to win this game. I'm hoping we're going to win this game. One thing I should have said at the start of the video, actually, I've got finally on this channel 100 subscribers, and that's a huge thing for me. Obviously, it might seem like a small number, but it's huge for me, and I'm really, 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 really over the moon with it. You know, thank you to every single person that watches all these videos. So I'm going to try and continue to be consistent and continue to, you know, fling out the videos for you guys because I'm enjoying it. Hope you are too. Please, if you are, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's keep building. And please, United, just win this game. Just win this game. Let's keep it moving. Let's get top four and focus on next season. For those that are watching in the UK this weekend, the game is a 3 p.m. First one in ages, Saturday kickoff, because we don't really have Saturday games usually anymore. And we are going to be not on TV actually because it's a 3 p.m. game. But yeah, let's win this game. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching as always.